want to be and who we want to grow into. Rub your hands together, start feeling the magic. Earth and fire, still breathing in through the nose. Yeah? Deep breath in through the nose.
What is this?
Pump out, pump out. Be strong, be amazing, be you, and I'll see you on the other side.
Won't stop, don't stop now.
Good morning, you guys. It is great to be back. First of all, thank you so much for your amazing feedback on my last video. I got so many wonderful emails from you guys just saying that you loved the video and was glad that I made it and loved the tips in the video. So I appreciate your feedback. I always love your positive, wonderful messages. And yeah, back at it today. I'm going to be doing some decluttering today and answering some questions from my Instagram stories from the other day because I had a lot of fun answering Instagram questions on my Instagram the other day and I just didn't get to near as many as I would have liked to, so I'm going to answer some today in this video. So, baby's down for a nap. I'm gonna get to some decluttering and take you along with me. Firstly, it's gonna be my office because I have not worked in my little office space in such a long time because I've been staring at it and it's just, it's too messy. I can't work in a space that's like messy and I just haven't had the time to clean it up, and I finally have the time to just declutter it and clean it up. And I also found a lot of inspiration from the secondhand living course that I've been listening to from the self-improvement bundle, and it's gonna feel so nice to have a clean workspace, much more likely to work there once it gets cleaned. I also have like a frame I want to hang in there and I'll come show you. Here is my cluttery workspace that really needs to be cleaned up. Ugh. Cluttery, yes, that's my word. And I can make fun of me for it. And I have some picture frames I'm going to be hanging in the living room soon that I'm so excited about. I've told you guys about this for a while, but finally doing it. Let's do this. All right, here we are in my humble office abode that needs to be decluttered. And I'm thinking first I'm gonna get rid of all the papers, organize those, and then take apart the electronics and then hang the frame. I have a bunch of homeschool papers that I need to organize into the kids' proper folders. So I'm gonna make a pile for that. More homeschool books. This is like a box that I need to go through. I think my problem is that Andrew puts his work stuff and his papers and house type paper work stuff in the same spot, and then it just all gets jumbled. Have any of you been following along my Instagram for long enough to remember this picture? I just love this picture so much. It was when my friend Lonnie came to visit us and we went to this beautiful waterfall. Her husband took this picture. That's when I was pregnant with Sandy, and I'm not sure where I'm gonna hang it yet, but I'm finally framing this picture. Trying to catch a vibe. So that secondhand living course from the self-improvement bundle is really inspiring. The woman who created the course is like amazing at secondhand living, and she has so many tips on like decluttering and how to get rid of things that don't just end up in the landfill, and things like clothing swaps, and all different great tips and like inspiring videos on how to just get more and more zero waste as you go. I like to do a lot of secondhand. We get most of our clothes on like ThredUp for me and the kids, but I'm definitely not there at like zero waste. And I want to get better at it. So I'm really enjoying taking this course. Nerf bullet.
We do this every time like
For this cleaning solution, we just do equal parts white vinegar and water and a few drops of essential oil like peppermint or tea tree. Boy, how was your nap? Oh my gosh, I'm getting so excited. It looks so good.
Feeling like I'm on the highway, cause everything been going my way, and now they looking at me sideways. I'm like, nah.
Dang, you Nerf bullets.
You ain't gonna get it from me. I'm like, nah. This is where I wanna stay. Nah. I could do this every day. Nah. It don't matter what.
So, this is the picture frame I'm going to hang up right here. I'm excited. It's a picture of Andrew and Elvis when he was like 4, running on the beach. that our friend Cadence, who is a photographer, took. And I just love this photo and I'm excited to hang it now. I think I need to like measure the length first. It is exactly 24.5 inches. What's going on in my outfit today? Basically 15. What do you think? Does that look right? Look at me. No! Why is this always the hardest part? Help! My assistant, everybody, who is leaving me.
Right near it?
It's so hard to tell. My face is against the wall.
This way.
Should we tilt it more?
Good. It's just wait. I think it has to come my direction.
Maybe it has to go this way.
Oh wait, there we go. Oh no, no. Oh. So like inset. Lined up.
I have to try another screw. Oh my gosh, this is big. This is humongous. This one gonna fit? How many people does it take to hang a frame? Here, try to do it while I hold it.
This is gonna work.
Maybe that's not gonna work. Come on, please work, please work. Hi, Bubby. Come here. We do good. You do cute.
Yeah, I got it.
Yes. Yes. Good job.
Nice. That was super crooked.
Oh, it looks amazing.
Is it crooked still?
Ha! We hang the frame without you, babe. Hang?
Hung.
We hung a frame without you. You like it? Okay, lastly, I'm gonna hang some of these little twinkly lights. Just like, you know, finishing touch. So I really want to work when I see this pretty space. Is this cheesy though? Is this like teenage girl room? Oh, it's kind of cute like this. It is all finished. Vanessa even convinced me to do little twinkle lights. And I love this picture right here. So Andrew picked up some Sunseed burgers at the local health food shop while he was running errands for us for lunch, for the kids, and for me as well. And so I'm just gonna pop some baked potato wedges and sweet potato wedges on their plates. All right. This looks so yummy. I never really get this kind of like takeout food for lunch, but Andrew was out running errands and he kind of surprised us, picked up something super yummy. All right, so we're gonna eat some lunch, and I have talked about Vanessa before, but in case you don't know, she is leaving this week. This is her last week with me. So sad. My life was so much more simple and less stressful with you here. She literally knew, oh, you're not even in it. Your face is cut off. I can't see. She literally was like an extra set of hands for me, and she knows how to edit videos. Like half of the videos or more she edited in the last 9 months, and you probably wouldn't even know whether it was me or her because she's just so good. So she's leaving to go work more on her YouTube channel now, which is great. So if you want to watch her YouTube channel is Nessa Black and her Instagram is nessa.black. I'm so hungry right now. I'm just looking at my office over there and I'm so happy. You guys, my outfit is so frumpy today and I do not even care. Whatever, it happens. Compost bin is way too high. How can I take that up? I can't even possibly. This is really gross. It's like all up in my hair. Look at this massive papaya. So Andrew planted papaya trees, well, papaya plants, and kalo around the whole compost bin, although I think he took the kalo out. Oh, and pineapples. Do you see that? Look at those pineapples. And We have been getting so many beautiful papayas from our plants. It's been so lovely. Many years in the making of our goals to grow our own food. And now we're getting food on a weekly basis. Almost every day we're getting something from the garden. Like, oh, these papayas are so ripe. Oh, and these papayas are really good. I do not want to fall into this compost. This is one actually that came sprouted up from the compost. This isn't even one that he planted around the compost. It's just in the middle, just doing its thing. These are the red lady papayas, our favorite ones. They're beautiful. In case you don't know what pineapples growing looks like. What a gorgeous day. And we have a couple more red papayas. Okay. So I'm just spraying this because my plant has mealybugs, these little white fuzzies, and I want to clean my plant. So it's just really soapy water, and you can add peppermint essential oil if you want. I'm just going to leave it here for about an hour and then rinse it off. Alright, you guys, I wanted to take some time to answer some questions from my Instagram stories that I put up just the other day. I said, ask me a question, and like 1,000 of you asked a ton of really awesome questions, and I answered some of those up on my stories that day, but I wanted to be able to answer more, and I just didn't have the time to like type it out, so I thought I would answer some more questions here in this video. And if you don't follow me on Instagram yet, follow me at Ellen Fisher. I would love to have you follow along my journey and just everything that I'm sharing. But before I get into these questions, I want to quickly remind you guys about the self-improvement bundle, and if you haven't gotten it yet but would like to, it ends in just a couple days, and once it's over it's gone, and I don't want you to miss out on this incredible massive deal. So in case you missed it in my last video, my 15 healthy habits for women video, I talked all about what the self-improvement bundle is. It is a curated collection of 75 online courses, programs, and ebooks on the topics of self-improvement at a fraction of the regular price. The courses include topics on mindset, manifestation, achieving your goals, productivity, finances, sex, relationship, healthy living, sustainability, self-awareness, confidence, entrepreneurship, managing stress, and so much more. There's so many wonderful courses within this bundle, and you do not want to miss out. I myself bought the bundle as well, and I have been loving looking through all of these wonderful courses. There's a productivity and manifestation workbook set by Kate Escuri, which looks really amazing. I can't wait to dig into that one because I'm all about goals and planning for your future. There's also a morning routine program by Mimi Bouchard. It's a great guide to get you started on your New Year's goals and actually achieve them and lay it out and just make sure that you get it done. I am loving the secondhand living course. Like I said, I was listening to some of her videos within the course this morning and just got a surge of inspiration to declutter and do a better job within my living space and having less stuff in my house. And even those of you who feel busy and you're not really sure how you would get through a whole course, I find myself in the same position. So what I like to do is just listen to either an audiobook or in this case a course and courses to just 10 minutes a day when I find those little in between quiet moments, like either when I'm doing dishes or when I'm putting Kovacs down for bed, and before you know it, you've finished and accomplished something, a course or an audiobook, and that's how I get it done. And I find it's so inspiring to listen to other people talk about what they're passionate about and go through their guides and how they accomplish their dreams and just make life happen in the way that they want it. So you guys, this bundle is so amazing, and the courses add up to over $13,000 compared to the vegan bundle I did last year, which added up to $1,900, and all of this together costs $75.90. That's an over 99% discount. So I'm really happy to be sharing this with you guys because I don't want you to miss out on this amazing deal for you to be able to have access to these courses for a lifetime. Yes, a lifetime. When you buy this, you have lifetime access to these courses. You just have to sign up for the courses within a year, and then you can go on for the rest of your life whenever you want. So even if only 2 or 3 courses within the bundle really interest you and intrigue you right now, it's basically a no-brainer to get the bundle bundle because a single course can often cost $200 or $300. And many times you might find yourself 6 months from now realizing that you're needing a boost of inspiration in another topic that you weren't feeling like you needed 6 months prior. So it's just such an amazing deal. I really don't want you guys to miss out on this deal. And since I don't have any products within the bundle myself because I have recipe books as opposed to like self-improving courses, I still want to make sure that you guys get something from me when you get this bundle. So click the link below, get the bundle, and when you get your confirmation code, you can go to the link that's also in my description box that takes you to download my ebook, Epic Vegan Food, for free. You just enter your confirmation code from getting the bundle and you'll get to download the ebook. That way you get something from me from getting this ebook, and it can add to your list of self-improving ways to make 2021 a great year for you. I'm actually going to be printing out the productivity and manifestation workbook set today, and I'm really looking forward to doing that one. Please let me know how you like the bundle. Go to my Instagram and comment on my latest post. I'll be sure to see it there, and I would love to hear how you like it and what course you're going to take first. So with that being said, let's get into these questions. Do you have your kids on a schedule or just go with the flow? We do a little bit of both. Some things we like to keep it quite schedule oriented, and others we keep it very flexible. So for the evenings as example, that's one thing that we keep it pretty consistent and schedule oriented. Most evenings, unless we happen to be out like, you know, having like a sunset beach dinner or something like that, which is probably like once or twice a month. So most of the time we do family dinner, and then they get in the shower, we brush teeth and go to bed, and Andrew reads them a story and I put Kofax to sleep while Andrew puts the other 3 to sleep. And Elvis stays up for 30 minutes extra after the other kids go to sleep and reads a book with us while Andrew answers emails. So that's like pretty consistent for us schedule wise with the kids. And we have schedules along, like after we get back from the beach, we always shower off the boogie boards and the surfboards, get in the shower, and then we have like relaxing quiet time. And Scout has like a nap every day. Most days she takes a nap, you know, our kids take naps, but then we also like to be flexible on certain days of the week which we don't have like scheduled homeschool time, and we just like to keep it up in the air, kind of decide together as a family, what would you like to do today? Sometimes we plan ahead, what are we going to do that's different? But I find it really beneficial to have at least 1 or 2 days a week where we can be super flexible and just decide together what are we going to do, keep it interesting. And if the kids have like a suggestion on what they would like to do for dinner that's different than we normally do, or like go eat out in a different spot, especially our friends Quinn and Josefa, they are quite adventurous, and so whenever they decide to go do something like last minute and they'll ask us if we want to come, we try to be flexible and be like, yeah, let's do it, just grab all the kids and just like last minute let's go to the beach and have dinner on the beach, that type of thing. So I think as I'm explaining it, we are more scheduled than not. But we do have lots of times within our day that we like to keep flexible. And same goes for homeschooling too. We really like to go with the flow when it comes to homeschooling. So we'll have like a designated time when we're homeschooling, but then we decide, okay, what do we want to learn today? What do the kids want to learn today? And follow their lead. And that happens a couple times a week. And then the rest of the week, it's a little bit different and more scheduled. Someone said, no question, but wanted to thank you for your last video. Absolutely loved it. Lots of love. Thank you so much. I got so much awesome positive feedback from the last video. And if you haven't seen it, it's 15 healthy habits for women. Someone said, please talk about your finances because I'm moving to a new place in 2 months with lots of questions. Actually, the membership video that I have for this month is me and Andrew's personal finances. So we sit down together and share about our personal finances, our story, our journey with our income and our finances and how we handle our finances. So if you'd like to see that video, you can sign up to become a member at ellenfisher.com/member. You'll get access to the exclusive video archive, and it takes you to all of the videos that I have ever made within the membership that you'll have access to no matter when you decide to sign up. And for the recipes of the month, I switch those out every single month. This month, the recipes are so delicious. I was super excited about them. The sunshine juice is so amazing. I did 4 fresh year new start recipes, and I made these really delicious healthy muffins that my kids are so into, and it's so nice because my kids love muffins. So it's so nice to make them like super healthy and nutrient dense for my kids. And so I put that within the recipe book as well, and a really simple delicious salad recipe. So sign up to be a member if you're interested, and you'll get access to those recipes and all of the videos. And then the discount of the month this month is Herb Apothecary. I am obsessed with their tinted lip balm. It's so amazing. Someone said, where did you get your dresses / maternity clothes? 23 weeks pregnant and I need some comfies. So whenever I'm pregnant, I almost always end up wearing dresses almost every single day because it's the only thing that feels comfortable to me. And so I just try to get like loose secondhand dresses from thredUP. Those are my favorite. And then I also have a few really wonderful August the Label dresses. I love those dresses. They are so flattering with pregnant bellies, and yeah, I just love those dresses so much. And then thredUP, I just look for comfy, cozy dresses and often sweatpants. Someone said, why did you disable comments? And she's talking about YouTube. And just to answer, because I get a lot of questions about that, I didn't disable the comments. That was something that YouTube decided to do on a lot of the family channels to protect children, which I don't mind. And even though my kids are in every video, I don't mind. Maybe one day they will come back. Have you always been so patient with your children? I feel like I have been modeled patience from my mother and my father when I was younger, and I think that really helped me as I got older because I saw my parents being very calm to me. That was just what I knew. I actually can't recall a single memory of my parents yelling at me. The memories I do have are times when I remember messing up and expecting a bigger response from my parents, and then they didn't have a big response. So I've shared this before, but one memory I had was that I remember when I was a preteen, my mom had finished making dinner and she's like, Ellen, come down for dinner, we're having spaghetti, and I was upstairs doing like a computer game, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Does anybody remember that computer game? It was amazing. So I wanted to keep playing the computer game, so I asked my mom, can I bring my dinner upstairs? I want to keep playing this computer game. And she's like, no, come downstairs because you'll spill it all over the carpet. And I was like, no, I won't, Mom, I promise I'll be super careful. And she's like, all right. So she gave me a big plate of spaghetti, and no joke, the minute I step into the computer room, I trip and the entire plate of spaghetti slips and goes onto the carpet. I was just like, I felt so bad. So I went downstairs, walk of shame, and I said, Mom, I'm so sorry. I spilled the entire plate of spaghetti. And you would think that she would respond with like, I told you so, or like just some kind of angry response. But she just kind of sighed like, all right, let's go clean it up. And there was no shame, there was no anger, and that just like really stuck with me. I definitely lose my cool at times. I am not always patient. Nobody is perfect, and I definitely mess up, and it happens on a regular basis. And I think the most important thing is to learn from your mistakes. Not only how can I prepare better so that next time I don't react that way, or what can I do differently next time, but also the other important thing is to apologize to your children. That is so key and so important, because when you model to them that you're willing to apologize when you make mistakes, that's you teaching them how to apologize when they make mistakes. And I've seen it time and time again that it honestly fosters a stronger connection when we as adults are willing to apologize for our mistakes. So it really just comes down to being humble and telling your children that you're sorry for the mistake that you made and that you will work on it better next time. And another tip is to pause before you respond. Think about what the best response is before you react. It's okay to take a moment and a quiet space in between your reaction. It gives you a moment to calm down when you want to impulsively react in anger, and it also helps you know what is the best response. So that would be my tip for that. And I find myself having a much easier time being patient when I'm taking care of myself. That means eating healthy, exercising, getting to bed early, taking care of my mental health, and spending quality time with my girlfriends. And two, not being afraid to ask for help, be that from my partner or even asking your friend if you guys can swap kids once a week. So once a week, you take her kids for a few hours, and then the other week, she takes your kids for a few hours, so that you get a few hours once a week to yourself to either get things done and check things off your long list, or just take care of yourself, take a bath, read a book, be by yourself for a little bit. That does wonders. Taking care of yourself and asking for help, and time management is key. So for me, it can kind of get overwhelming, all the things that you have to do, and then in the back of your mind you're thinking about all these things you have to do as you're parenting your kids, and so it makes it easier to get impatient. And if you're wanting to work on your time management and your productivity, and also being able to learn to just relax and lower the stress in your life at the same time, that's another reason why the self-improvement bundle is so amazing, because it has topics and courses within all of those things, and you can learn how to stay calm within the chaos and manage your time to a place where you can feel really present with your kids when they want to play with you. And that's kind of like what another question someone asked me that I wanted to answer. It said, how in the world do you do it all? And really working on all of those things can make life so much easier, so much more simple. And it partly comes down to being proactive and taking charge of the day, laying it all out. And lastly, in regards to this long answer to your question on staying patient, find balance. Nobody is perfect. You got this. Everybody has their hard moments. Sometimes we all lose our cool. Apologize, shake it off, and don't sweat the small stuff. Sometimes forget the chores for a day. let the house look like a tornado hit it, and just sit in your children's love and laughter and play with them. Make every day one that counts. Set aside time for yourself and your children, and with balance, harmony ensues most of the time. And that's really all that we can ask for. So yeah, that was a really long answer to that question. Okay, what's your go-to meal when you're not feeling well? For me, that is veggie soup or noodle soup. I love noodles, like ramen with like lots of veggies, or like a veggie broth soup. It really depends on like what I'm feeling. If I have like a sore throat or something, a really wonderful homemade veggie soup with like a homemade veggie broth is super amazing. Love that. That's definitely my go-to when I'm not feeling well. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this video here. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for following me along on my frumpy day. I totally had a frump day today. And I appreciate you joining, and I have some more fun stuff in the works that I will let you know about soon. Have a great day. And guys, do not forget about the self-improvement bundle and check it out. I put the link below for you. The bundle is such an insane value, and I do not want you to miss out, because remember, there's only 2 days left, so be sure to get it now before you forget.